Welcome back, friends, to another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Lids87 here, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at Paladin Cecil to see why he is worthy of your precious tickets and/or gems for his LD and Burst weapons. Now, before I get into it though, friends, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and shoutouts where shoutouts are due. Rem's Database, Materiabot Compendium, and Toneberry Troop. Those wonderful links will be down below in the description. Now, on March 15th, UTC time, we will be getting our next raid event, Devourer of Light, and with this, we will be getting a new Burst and LD weapon. Now, on this slide, it doesn't say anything about a free multi-draw, so we will not be getting free multi-draws for Paladin Cecil's weapon, so I hope you guys have been saving up. So here we go. There's going to be 4 banners. They're going to feature Paladin Cecil's Burst weapon, and on this banner right here itself, his LD weapon will be debuted and or featured. All right, friends, so let's go ahead and take a look at Paladin Cecil to see what he's going to be bringing again to the global side of the game with his LD and Burst weapons. Now, those not familiar with Paladin Cecil, he is a character from Final Fantasy IV. He is a White Crystal Affinity character. He is a melee ranged hybrid type of unit that has support. He's a pseudo attacker, and he's got auras built into his kit. Now, everybody else that just wants to skip ahead to his LD and Burst or would like to go straight to the verdict, there will be timestamps down below in the time frame description and or comments. Everybody else that wants to see why he is worthy of your resources, let's go ahead and recap what he does. Now, Paladin Cecil is a main protagonist unit, so he does receive a mannequin weapon from Arc 2, Chapter 5.8. And after maxing this out and equipping this for 5 CP, this is going to increase the brave damage dealt by his skill 1 and skill 2 by 10%. So if you're looking of ways to further boost his damage, this is a good way to do so. Now, we'll be shortening Paladin Cecil's name to P.Cecil, alright, just in case you guys hear P.Cecil and wondering what it stands for. It is Paladin Cecil shortened. So P.Cecil's first skill is called Saint's Fall. This is going to brave heal the party by 30% of max brave. This is a 4-hit holy melee brave plus HP attack, hitting at 80% brave potency per brave hit, with the passives increasing the brave damage by 40%. And this will grant himself Brilliant Sword for 8 turns. Brilliant Sword is a buff on Paladin Cecil that will increase his attack, max brave, and speed by 40% with his character boards. This will further increase the attack and max brave by 10%, and this will upgrade his brave attack to Light Slash. P.Cecil's second ability is called Holy Flame, and he has 6 uses of this. This will brave heal himself by 30% of max brave. This is a 4-hit holy ranged AoE brave plus split HP attack, hitting at a 60% brave potency per brave hit. Passives increase the brave damage dealt by 20%, and if he is attacking a single target, the brave damage is further increased by 60%. Now, this has HP healing built into it towards the party by 100% of HP damage dealt, with a max limit of 30% of max HP. Any extra HP that is healed will be converted to brave, and he will grant himself a buff called Divine Shield. Divine Shield is a 7-turn buff that will increase the party's defense by 80%, increase the party's imp brave by 40%, and give the party an HP regen of 10% of max HP, and this will also upgrade his HP attack to Luminous Blast. This is also his call action, Holy Flame Call. So Paladin Cecil will come in, perform Holy Flame along with the party HP healing, and there's going to be a 6-turn caller effect that will increase the party's defense by 80%. P.Cecil's additional ability is Light Enchant All. He has 2 uses of this. There's going to be a 5-turn effect that will increase the party's attack by 10% and enchant the party with Holy. P.Cecil's EX ability, 4-hit Holy Brave plus HP attack, executed twice with 50% HP splash, hitting at a 60% brave potency for the first 4 hits and then 80% brave potency for the second set of hits, with the passives increasing the brave damage by 40%. This will extend his current Brilliant Sword and Divine Shield buffs by 3 turns. This will inflict Holy Resist down on all the targets, and this will grant him a buff called Light to Rend the Dark. Light to Rend the Dark is a 6-turn buff on Paladin Cecil that will increase his own max brave and attack by 30%, with his character boards increasing the party's attack and max brave by 5%. Now, some things to note is that EX plus 2 out of 3, he will gain Brilliant Sword and Divine Shield for 8 turns at the start of the quest, and at EX plus 3 out of 3, his EX gauge will be filled to the max. So literally, once the fight starts, just use Paladin Cecil's EX ability, and you have all of his base kits buffs up. After maxing out Paladin Cecil's EX weapon, you will gain access to a C-type bonus sphere. Now, during a break or when the wielder attacks a broken target at max HP, this will heal the party's brave by 5% of individual max brave. P.Cecil's LD ability, Luminous Shard, he has 4 uses of this. This is a 3-hit holy ranged AoE Brave plus HP, split HP attack, followed by a 5-hit holy ranged Brave plus split HP attack, hitting at 90% Brave potency per Brave hit. The passes will increase the Brave damage done by 25%. If he is attacking a single target, the Brave damage is increased by 60%. And when he is hitting an enemy's weakness, which he should be doing because he inflicts Holy Resist down, the Brave damage will be further increased by 60%, so this can hit pretty hard. This will heal the party's HP by 100% of HP damage dealt with a 60% of max HP. Extra is converted to Brave. Free ability use on the following turn, excluding his LD ability, so that means you can use his additional ability for free, enchanting the party with Holy. This does inflict Holy Resist down on all the targets, and this will grant him a new special effect called Crystal Entrusted. This is a beautiful special effect for P.Cecil. Now mind you, special effects, they cannot be dispelled. So Crystal Entrusted, it is a 12-turn special effect on Paladin Cecil that is going to increase the party's defense by 120% on top of his 80% defense up from Divine Shield. So now your party members have 200% defense up, helping them survive or reduce the damage they have received. Plus 30% party max HP overflow, so your party members are going to become beefier. There's going to be an HP regen for your party, 10% of their max HP on top of the other HP regen he grants to your party, so that's 20% HP regen of max HP per turn. Now, if Paladin Cecil happens to be at 100% or above 100% of his HP, there is further benefits to this special effect. Plus 50% party Brave damage up. That is quite potent. Plus 20% party HP damage up, and he will reduce party's HP damage received by 20%. So beautiful party-wide auras built into his special effect LD buff. Pair this on top of other units that increase your party's Brave damage, like Balthier, like Lightning, just to name a few examples. And what is Lufenia Brave damage reduction? What is it? It's not going to be there. Your party members are going to be hitting a lot harder. And of course, Paladin Cecil's LD call action, Luminous Shard call. Paladin Cecil will perform Luminous Shard, so that's going to be the damage with the party HP heal. This will also inflict Holy Resist down for 4 turns. And the caller will receive a 3-turn effect that will increase the party's defense by 120% and also grant them that 30% HP overflow. P.Cecil's last weapon, his burst weapon, that is going to have a burst effect that is party-wide after he performs his finished burst, Soul Shift. So the burst effect, 5 turns party-wide, is going to further increase their Brave damage by 50%. So on top of his LD special effect, this is 100% Brave damage up towards the party, plus 20% gained Brave overflow cap. There is another HP regen in here, 10% of max HP, so that's 30% max HP regen for your party members on top of his other buffs. At the start of each unit's turn, they will Brave heal by 100% of their individual current HP, so massive Brave healing towards that party member. And there is an additional bonus if that current party member, if their HP is at 100% or over it, so they will receive plus 20% Brave damage cap, so up to 11,998, and their held Brave and HP damage caps will be increased by 10%. So if you are severely lacking in a burst weapon that has a party-wide burst effect to increase your damage, for example like lightnings or clouds, this is an excellent burst weapon to pick up to help your units deal out more damage. P.Cecil 7-star armor is going to come with the Unity's Keystone that is going to increase the party's Brave damage limits by 5% and increase Paladin Cecil's own held Brave and HP damage limits by 10%. Pros about Paladin Cecil is this guy's a jack of all trades. He always has been, and this is further improved with his LD and burst weapons. He has healing to both HP and Brave. Stat increases towards the parties, the biggest one being defense, 200% defense up towards the entire party. Massive Brave damage auras for the entire party with his LD and burst effect up to 100%. And he can imperil his own Holy Element while enchanting your entire party with Holy Element. The con about his Holy Enchant is that it is locked behind his additional ability. Luckily, he does have a way to grant himself a free ability use after using his LD ability, so he can extend the uses of his additional ability. And if you have someone like Onion Knight, to grant him more free ability uses towards his additional ability, so giving him Onion Knight's LD call action could be a nice way to grant him more free ability uses. His hard counter will be Lufenia's that absorb Holy. and downsides is that he has to be at max HP to gain extra stats from his LD and from his burst. The burst is party wide, his LD is mainly to him, so be sure to have him at 100% HP at all times. Alright friends, now it's that part of the video. How worthy is he? How worthy is Paladin Cecil of your precious tickets and or gems? Pity. Paladin Cecil is pity worthy of your precious tickets and or gems. Now, kind of like how we discussed earlier in the video, there is going to be no free multi-draws on Paladin Cecil's burst banners. So good luck. I hope you saved up for these banners. Or hopefully RNG is on your side. So quick recap of why Paladin Cecil is worthy of your precious tickets and or gems. Again, Paladin Cecil, he is a jack of all trades. He does a lot of things well for his role. Stat increases towards your party, especially the 200% defense up towards your party is going to help them receive less damage from the enemies. Holy enchant up towards the party, especially if they do non-elemental damage, they will greatly benefit from this, because Paladin Cecil can inflict holy resist down, meaning your party members can further improve their damage. Paladin Cecil comes with brave and HP healing built into his kit. His LD alone will increase your party's brave damage by 50% if Paladin Cecil is at 100% max HP, so be sure to keep him at full health at all times. And his burst effect party-wide will further increase your party's brave damage with his LD special effect. Now, this is up to 100% brave damage up for your entire party. Not only that, the additional HP regen per turn and the massive brave healing per turn for that party member. Those of you that are Lufenia Conscience, just watch out for Lufenias that will absorb Holy, because that is going to shut out Paladin Cecil. And even to this day, he has been used on some Lufenia pluses on the JP side of the game because of his wonderful auras. And he is a key member for when we receive our very first Transcendence on the global side of the game. Okay, friends, so at the end of the day, Paladin Cecil is pity worthy of your precious tickets and or gems. Alright, lids, I got his LD pretty damn early. Which is the best burst banner to chase Paladin Cecil's burst weapon on? P.Cecil's burst weapon will be featured across 4 total banners. So with Camelot, Kais, and Gabranth. Now, all of these units, they do their own thing pretty damn well, and they're all worthy considerations of your tickets and or gems. But if I had to pick just one, I would say the Gabranth banner is the best burst banner to chase Paladin Cecil's burst weapon on. I will talk about all these other units in their own how worthy are they video, but just a quick recap. Camel Nuts gets boards. Great LD call action, truthfully increases the caller's brave by damage dealt. Kais with his LD, more damage during chase, brave healing towards the party. Now Gabranth debuffs that lower the enemy's attack, defense, brave damage over time. Truthfully, Camel Nuts can do that. Also, he has ways to decrease the enemy's magic attack and attack. Gabranth has the capabilities to auto break a target or cancel their break status, re-breaking them again. He has HP damage up when you attack a target, and there is party survivability in terms of reducing HP damage received. So at the end of the day, friends, all of these banners are good units to go for the LDs. I will say that Kais does repeat later down the line next to Lael, and Gabranth does repeat 3 more times. So with that in mind, that might shift or change your plans in terms of who you want to pull. Maybe you want to pick Camelot up now and just chase Kais and Gabranth later down the line. But at the moment, the best burst banner to chase Paladin Cecil's burst weapon on is going to be Gabranth's banner. Lids, I'm personally not a fan of Paladins. I'm not a fan of the righteousness that they do. I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy IV. What are some alternative examples? Now, in terms of what Paladin Cecil does, it's pretty hard because he does a little bit of everything, and he does it well. He's a jack of all trades. When it comes to Brave Batter HP healing, the top row is where it's at. And we have Beatrix already with her LD. Beatrix will come again later down the line, and she also has defensive buffs built into her kit. Rude, who is a wonderful unit that can massively brave heal your party and HP heal your party. Theodore is still live right now. P.Cecil's kid, he's still live right now. He also has Holy Resist Down. He can't enchant your party with Holy. He can't Brave Heal and HP Heal your party members, but he does do Holy damage. I mean, put them on the same damn team. Aerith is incoming alongside Emperor, and she is a support type character with Brave Healing, HP Healing built into her kit. And we also have Ishtola on the horizon with her LD and Burst. Now, when it comes to burst alternative examples, I am approaching this in the terms of burst effects that can increase your party's brave damage. Now, we do have lightning, but she should be coming back on the revamped Start Dash campaign banner alongside Cloud. So lightning is also another unit with her LD and burst that she can grant your parties up to 100% brave damage up. So she is there toe to toe, so to say, with her brave damage, although Paladin Cecil does have other things built into his burst effect in terms of brave healing and HP healing. But lightning is a DPS unit. Cloud, like I just mentioned, should be refeatured again on the revamped Start Dash campaign. He is more of a utility character with knockups or chase built into his kit, utility with delay and paralysis, and he can also increase your party members' brave damage with his burst effect by 50% and also increase their critical brave damage by 50%. The Emperor, he's a magic attacking debuffer trap unit. It's a trap that is going to increase with his burst effect, your party members' brave damage. He will further increase that brave damage when attacking a debuff target, and there is brave healing based on damage dealt. Terra, a wonderful magic attacker on the horizon that will increase HP damage dealt by your party members and also brave healing your party members by total brave damage dealt. And Garland, an excellent delaying attacker that is going to increase your party's brave damage up to 50% and HP damage dealt up to 30%. So if you're not going to be going for Paladin Cecil, these are just a few examples of alternatives that you could pick instead of Paladin Cecil that are worthy of your precious tickets and or gems. That is it for this video, friends. I want to thank you guys for watching my How Worthy Are They covering Paladin Cecil. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments how broke you're going to go for Paladin Cecil, or if you're going to skip out on him. Truthfully, if you guys are going to skip out on him, hey, more respect towards you. I am not judging you whatsoever. Me personally, I am going with gems on his LD debut banner. And if I get it there, I'm done, and I will chase his burst on the Gobranth banner because I do want Gobranth's LD weapon. I do have burst tokens, so if I do happen to pick up Gobranth's LD weapon fairly early, then I will use my burst tokens to pick up Paladin Cecil's burst weapon. So we will see what RNG decides to do. So again, all your wonderful thoughts down below in the comments, and until next time, friends, good luck and have a good one.